She's cheated on every man she's ever been with. 20 of them. So, is she the villain here? Or is something else going on? Because the comment section already decided. And I think they're wrong. Stick with me. Hey, I'm Eden, and you're listening to Between Therapy Sessions. Every week, I break down the most shocking confessions with psychology, science, and give you tips on how you can move from stress, anxiety, to secure and thriving. I'm a wellness coach specialized in attachment theory, childhood trauma, internal family systems, relationships, and family dynamics. All right, so every week, people send me their confessions, and this week, the second I read this one, I knew. I had to do it. Oh, and one thing. Our confessions are read by an actor for anonymous purposes. Here goes the confession.
Okay, I've never laid this all out in one place, so bear with me. I've cheated on every single man I've ever been with. Everyone. 20 relationships since I was 19. I'm 31 now, and there's not one I was faithful to. I used to tell myself I just kept picking the wrong guys, bad luck, whatever. But you can't be that unlucky 20 times in a row. It's me, obviously. I'm the thing they all had in common. And here's the part I don't even really know how to say. I don't think it was about the other men at all. Like, the closer someone got, the worse I wanted to be. I don't know how to explain it better than that. I'd wreck it on purpose almost, and then feel this relief when it fell apart, which is insane. I know how that sounds. Like, part of me was relieved to be proven right about something. Every single one was the one while I had him. I'd be obsessed, texting all day, planning the whole life in my head. And then it'd get close and I'd start looking for the exit. Cheating was just the fastest way out, I guess. I never once let a guy be the one to end it. Always me. I watched that Shia LaBeouf interview where he says he cheated on every woman he's ever been with and that it came from insecurity, and I had to put my phone down. Because that's me. I'm the female version of that guy, and I've never told a soul. Now there's a man who's kind and calm and wants to marry me, and I love him, I think, more than any of them. And that's exactly why I'm scared, because I can feel it starting again, wanting to test him, wanting out even though nothing is wrong. So am I the asshole here, or is something just wrong with me? Because I don't want to do this again, and I honestly don't know if I can stop.
And before you judge her, have you ever wanted to leave something good? For no reason you could actually explain? Yeah. Stay with me. Before I break it down, Between Therapy Sessions is brought to you by Attached, the #1 therapy companion app that uses psychology and expert-backed tools and methods to help you overcome your patterns. My go-to app for Between Therapy Sessions when I need help. Try for free now on the App Store and Play Store. All right. First thing, and I really, really need you to hear me on this. You already did the hardest thing. You did. You stopped blaming the men. 20 times, you could have just told yourself, ugh, I have the worst taste in guys, and closed the tab. But you didn't. You looked straight at your own role in it. Damn. Do you know how rare that is? A lot of people never get that honest with themselves. Ever. And you got there all on your own. So, your real question. Are you the asshole? Or is something wrong with you? Oh, honey. Those two sound like total opposites, but they're doing the exact same job. They both basically say the same thing. This is just who I am, and it can't change. And I'm calling bullshit on that one, lovingly. Because what you described is a pattern. 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 I will say it again, pattern. And a pattern you can actually change, especially now that you can finally see it. Now, I want to take a second to explain the psychology here. It was never about the other men. You said it yourself. When a guy got close enough to actually choose you, something in you got scared. Scared that if he stuck around long enough, he'd find the thing about you that isn't enough. So you got out first. You left before. No, actually, that's not quite right. You didn't just leave. You made sure there was nothing left to come back to. Okay, the science. Ooh, I geek out on this part. I literally have Bowlby's book on my nightstand right now, under a coffee mug. Don't judge me. So, there's 20 relationships in this confession, and every single one ends the same exact way. That is not bad luck. So what is it? Our brains are literally wired for attachment from the time we're babies. And this guy, John Bowlby, basically the godfather of attachment theory, found something kind of wild. How safe we felt with our very first caregivers becomes this blueprint for how safe we let ourselves feel in love decades later. And for a lot of us, closeness never felt safe growing up. My God, it felt like a threat. So now, as a grown adult, when someone gets close, your whole nervous system lights up like it's a full-blown emergency. Your body treats being loved like danger. I mean, what the hell, right? Someone's kind to you, and your body goes straight into fight or flight. And the cheating, the leaving, the blowing it all up, that's the flight. You're not some villain who loves chaos, okay? Your body is just trying to protect you the only way it ever learned how. And get this, there's an actual name for it. It's called relationship self-sabotage. And the research from Raquel Peel, she's an Australian psychologist who literally built a scale for measuring this. It's called the relationship sabotage scale. Found that it almost always comes down to one really simple, really normal thing: a fear of getting hurt. People sabotage to protect themselves. So something in you was so sure it was going to hurt eventually that leaving first just felt safer, smarter, even. Damn. All right, a couple other things might be going on too, and I want you to just try these on. No pressure. So, a lot of people want closeness so badly, and at the exact same time, they're terrified of it. And that combo has a name. People call it fearful-avoidant. You reach for someone, and then you freak out, and then you run. And that relief you felt when it all fell apart, that, see, I knew it feeling, sometimes that's just your mind confirming this old story you've carried about yourself, that you're too much, or that you're not enough. And proving that story right, God, it can feel so much safer than hoping. and being wrong. Yeah, yeah. And look, I can say all of this because I lived a version of it. My 20s, anxious attachment, childhood stuff, the whole package. I once ended things with a genuinely kind man because he texted back too fast. Too fast. That was my actual reason. So when I tell you this can change, I'm not reading it off a card. I used every single technique I'm about to give you. Damn right, I did. And sorry, I actually teared up a little just now, thinking about my own inner child, honestly. Because I won't sit here and pretend it's all gone. Some weeks, when my husband goes quiet, I can still feel the old thing wake up. The difference is, now I know what it is. Now, obviously, I can't tell you which of these is your exact thing from one confession, okay? I won't do that. But if any of this is hitting a little too close to home right now, you probably already know which one is yours. Okay, we've been sitting in the heavy stuff for a while. You still with me? Good. So let's get practical. And hey, if you're listening to this on a walk or in your car, sitting outside the house before you go in, this next bit is for you. What do you actually do the next time that urge to blow it all up comes roaring back? Because it will, and it is going to scare you. First, just notice it. That's it. You don't have to fix anything. You don't have to act. Just catch it happening. Say it right out loud if you want. There it is again, that old feeling. I've been here before. That little bit of noticing gives you just enough space to not react. Second, and this is the big one, so listen up. When it's at its absolute worst, your only job is to ride out the wave without acting on it. That's it. Just survive the peak. On the attached app, there's a tool called Ride the Storm that's built for exactly this moment. It literally talks you through the peak of the feeling until it comes back down. Get through it first. The figuring out comes later when you're calm. Third, give the urge 24 hours. Just 24 hours. You can always act tomorrow. And, funny thing, tomorrow, you usually don't want to anymore. And then, once you're actually genuinely calm again, that's when you get it out of your head. Grab a journal and write the ugliest, pettiest version of the thought. The one that goes, he's going to leave anyway, so I might as well go first. Get it on the page. And listen, it is so normal to have irrational thoughts. Literally everyone has them. But when you bring one onto paper, you get to look at it and go, wait, I don't actually want to do that. All right, and long term. Let's go deeper. 3 things. 1, if you haven't tried therapy yet, please. Please do. I tell everyone this. A good therapist helps you trace this whole thing all the way back to where it actually started. your childhood, the way love worked or didn't in your family. Because it is so hard to change a pattern when you can't even see where it came from. 2, get to know your inner child. And I mean it. That younger version of you, the little one who first learned closeness, wasn't safe. That kid is still running so much of this show. So instead of fighting the urge to run, turn around and get to know that younger you. Through reparenting and the kind of journaling you come back to when you're calm. 3, catch the fear in the small, everyday moments. Because being chosen only stops feeling like a threat after you felt it, and stayed, and felt it again, and stayed again, over and over and over. It's slow. It's mostly just repetition, you know? And honestly, that is the whole reason we built the Attached app. Ride the storm to get you through the urge in the moment. Meditations built from what you actually write. And prompts that ask you a better question than, is he gonna leave? So, are you the asshole? No. No, no, no. I really, truly don't think that's the question. You already did the hardest thing today, remember? You told the truth. And everything after this is just practice. Doesn't matter if you're single right now, or engaged, or shaking in your boots while you do it. It's the same work either way. So take a breath, okay? You are not the villain here. You never were. And God, I'm grateful you sent this in. Whoever you are, this took guts. Oh, and one more thing. If someone came to mind while you were listening, send them this episode. Damn, they might not have anyone else who noticed. Thanks again to the Attached app. Don't forget to try the app out for free and see where your blind spots are. I'm Eden, and I'll see you again next week, or if you're with Attached, see you in the app. In case nobody tells you today, you are so loved. Between therapy sessions is for education, not treatment. If you're in crisis, please reach out to a licensed professional. This is not therapy.